Oh, and it looks like we are live. So, on the
Woo!
playlist today, we talk about the Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase from June 2022. So, stay tuned to Metro Kingdom Radio and welcome back to the Switch side. Welcome everyone to Metro Kingdom Radio. It is I, your host, the best by far. It's J-Playstar, and here with two of the most partner directliest co-hosts here tonight. First up, we have ROB, the Rob,
Hey guys.
and we got Ryu,
Stand by me, Dogemon. Dojemon. God dang it.
Doge.
Dogemon.
So, welcome everyone to Metro Kingdom Radio, your weekly Nintendo and gaming podcast where we talk about fun news, games, media, and pretty much anything gaming related. We did not do anything last week, but that was because we were supposed to do a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge playthrough or let's play with us, but not everyone's schedule lined up, so it didn't happen. But hopefully I do want to get that out eventually, at least get 4 players going, you know what I mean? Maybe everybody choose a turtle, even though I feel like one person's going to try to be cool and choose Casey Jones. You know, it's like there's always going to be someone that's going to ruin it.
We should put on Friendly Fire if that happens and just beat the crap out of Casey Jones. Cause
is Friendly Fire even in that game?
I'll make it happen.
But yeah, I mean, have you guys actually played the game yet or no?
I've been saving it for you guys.
Oh, I see. I couldn't hold it. I played it. The game's fantastic. It's so fun. Yeah,
you're not gonna wait till marriage or? Right, okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold my breath and wait until everyone's available because you know what I mean. Like, there's a chance.
You know how that goes.
Gonna happen. Yeah. So
yeah.
So instead, I just played it, but it's really fun. Like, I highly suggest it. It's awesome on the Switch because you can have it portable, even though it is technically part of Game Pass if you want to just get Game Pass. But don't do that because then, like, I can't play with you guys. Well, then again, I guess if every one of us just jumps on Game Pass, and then we could all just play it on Game Pass instead of Switch. But
Chris would be so happy if he heard that right now.
Well, you know what?
Shout out to Chris. Hope you're feeling better, Chris.
There is a he is feeling better, right? Yeah, I could have sworn he said he was. But there is like a thing with Game Pass right now too. It's like $1 for like 3 months. So you know what I mean? If we really wanted to jump on it.
That happens like every year, so if you don't get it next year, you can always get it the year after or the year after or the year after.
Oh man. But so we had that rumored direct that was supposed to happen on June 29th, and apparently didn't happen, but we got a Nintendo Direct Mini Partner Showcase for June 28th. But then it's kind of funny because despite the fact that they said it was a partner showcase and a mini, it was a hefty direct. This thing was like 26 minutes long.
Yep. Yeah, it's actually still better than the Wii Music Direct presentation. So that's how you know it was. We talk about that, right? Rodney Drums.
Because like when they said Partner Direct Mini Showcase, like I had like PTSD flashbacks of the stupid like WWE John Cena one when we were like, yeah, right. We were like, this is the worst
category, which is I think Chris called it the cursed category.
Mm-hmm. Where it was like like a 10-minute direct or something like that, and it was a whole lot of nothing, and everyone's just like, what the heck was that?
It felt like an hour, just saying. It felt like an hour.
But this
one, I was there for that one.
Oh man, I think you just
Lucky
you just rewatch it. You might see it and be like, oh yeah.
Why would you do that to him?
My guess is he probably did see it, but he was watching it as we were talking about it, like on the podcast.
It wasn't very memorable. Like I only remember was John Cena's head and everyone in WWE looking like Xbox Live avatars.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into talking about this thing.
Yeah.
I know that they, it did go. There's a particular order for it, but I honestly think we should probably just go like with the biggest news is first. This is first, and of course, I mean, to me, I don't know about to you guys, but to me, the biggest thing coming out of here, Persona 5 Royal, Persona 4 the Golden, and Persona 3 Portable all are coming to the Nintendo Switch. Finally, they announced this that it was coming to other consoles. And, everyone's like, oh, I mean, there's a Switch Direct coming up soon, right? They're probably just going to reveal it then. And sure enough, it happened October 21st this year. It shows up Persona 5 The Royal actually comes out on Switch. And then the other two, they don't have a date for. It just listed as coming soon. But, man.
That's so interesting, right? Because, like, you would think that Persona 5 would have been here right now. But, like, I guess it was, like, what my mindset was, they couldn't make it because maybe the Switch wasn't powerful enough, but then they did it. So yeah. I'm wondering, like, what took it so long? I mean, I guess they wanted to make that beat 'em up game, but like, you knew that it was coming to Smash. Joker was coming to Smash, so I just feel like it just seems kind of odd that like they would wait that long for it. But I'm glad we got it. I'm glad we got 3 and 4 also in the best version. So
yeah. Well, I think what it was is, I mean, a lot of people are talking is that it's that Sony might have had an exclusivity deal with it because they were because the mainline Persona games only came out on PlayStation consoles, and like I think last year Persona 4 the Golden came out on Steam and like PC, so that was like last year, and that game's been out for a while, and then so they revealed earlier this month that it was coming to all other consoles, but they didn't mention the Switch. So, it was going to be on like Xbox Game Pass, I think, PC and whatnot. Like, and that I'm talking about like Persona 5 Royal and Persona 3, because 4 was already on PC. But yeah, so I was excited for that, but I was like, nah, man, come on, you guys have to give it to us on Switch. It just has to happen. It was like the biggest thing everyone was predicting. The moment they said partner showcase, I was like, we're getting Persona.
Yeah. It's great. I've always wanted to. I mean, I've seen it played by my old roommates, and it's like such a stylish game. It's like one of the coolest interfaces. It's kind of like this renaissance for turn-based RPGs in a way. Like it's super fun to watch even. So I'm totally down to play it.
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, I played Persona 5, the original one, and beat it. I loved it so much. Funny enough, I own Persona 5 Royal because I bought it on like PSN when it was on sale for like $20.
Oh wow!
So I own it, but I'm on PS4/PS5. But like, I never really played through it. It's one of those things of like keeping things portable. Like you could play a lot more on handheld than you can when you have to like sit down and like play on the couch or play on the big screen TV. This handheld.
Yeah, RPGs are definitely moved. I mean, RPGs are pretty much better handheld in my opinion, or more convenient for sure.
Because you can just play it.
Convenient, yeah.
Yeah, convenient.
Especially when it's grind time and you're just trying to like get some levels.
Especially and in Persona 4 and Persona games, like grinding is a thing that you can do too. So, which it's highly suggested because the game does get pretty hard. Although the newer ones, like they do add like easier modes for it now, so you don't have to like stress.
I guess that's convenient, but like, you gotta go. It's a JRPG, like you gotta play with that honor. Just saying,
Nah, man, you ain't got time for all that.
No. Permadeath Fire Emblem, where you at?
As much as I love Fire Emblem, I always turn off permadeath. That was the thing
really?
that that was the thing that turned me off to the games originally. Because when I played the original one, or the original, I guess you can say, but the first one in the US on GBA, I hated it. I hated the fact that the characters died forever. And so then, like, I would go back, to the map before, like, replay the map and then just try to do it where they don't die. And it was like, oh, God, I couldn't stand it. It was for me, I felt like it was such a waste of time. And so
it was.
Yeah.
As someone who will always play that way, it is.
Yeah, and so like I couldn't take it, and I stopped playing Fire Emblem games until they released Fire Emblem Awakening on a 3DS, and they got rid of permadeath, or they made permadeath optional, and then
Mhm.
I was back in, boys, like Fire Emblem all the way, because yeah, I just could not have to deal with like playing, because some of those maps take like an hour to play. Like if you know what I mean, like if you really try to play it safe and like make sure you get everything, and
Mm.
yeah, some of them
And
can
if
take
you
like an
get
hour.
a bad chance, like unlucky miss, or they
Yeah,
get you, it's like, whoa, gotta start all over.
like an unlucky
Whoop.
crit, then yeah, it's like, oh my god, then you have to start over from like a certain point if you didn't save. I mean, I think the newer games, like, they made it a bit cooler, easier now too, because like they have like an option to turn back turns, but
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, a few times. But yeah, I know we're talking about Persona, and we're talking about Fire Emblem.
Fire
But
Emblem.
yeah, Persona's great though. I haven't played the Royal. Like, I played through the first, like, maybe not even the first boss yet on the Royal, but it's pretty much the same as it was in the first game, or the original game. But I'm totally gonna get this when it comes to Switch.
Are you really?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe. I mean, I told Sega I would, so I kind
Sega.
of have to. Like, I mean,
Nintendo's the king of double dip.
it really is.
It doesn't even have to be their game. It could be someone else's game. So.
Yep. King of Double
Super
Dip. That's
Mario
good.
Advance. Yeah, Super Mario Advance 64-2 Super Mario Sunshine. I'll buy it.
Oh man, yeah. I don't know. I'm excited for it though. But as with like every RPG, like you don't always beat them if you don't have the time to.
Nope.
The crazy backlogs. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 comes out soon, and I own the first two and never beat them both.
I remember seeing like that directing for Xenoblade 3. I'm like, that would make a great backlog for me. I would really
Oh
like it.
yeah,
It's very pretty, good cover art. Yeah, I would
that's the thing
totally not play
too.
that so hard.
Great
was-
for my backlog.
There was a Xenoblade Chronicles 3 direct last week, and yeah, it looked good, but I was like, I'll wait till this thing goes on sale, because my backlog's already big enough as it is.
It
I
would
need to
look
add
even
more.
better. It would look even better if it was on your shelf.
Yeah,
Sitting there.
yeah. I might as well get all 3 Xenoblade games on the Switch.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
just get
right.
all backlogs. Oh man, but
It
yeah.
does have a great cover. I will say that. At least I've never seen like the original differences, but I always thought that Xenoblade's games had really cool covers.
Mhm.
Game covers.
Oh man. So
What other backlog games are coming up
Especially
here?
Persona 5.
as we're talking about like PlayStation 4 games that are coming out on the Switch, can we talk about
Oh.
Nier Automata? Nier Automata is coming out on the Switch, which is
And it's
blowing
about time.
my mind, because this is a game that I never expected to actually show up on Switch. And
Too
if
much
it did,
cheek.
I was thinking, well, maybe, but like more because I didn't think the Switch would be able to handle it. And then on top of that, maybe if it did come, it would maybe be stupid cloud version like Kingdom Hearts. No, this is actually native, like coming to Switch. I saw this too. They even said that they're targeting 720 30 frames per second on the handheld, and then 1080p 30 frames per second on docked. Like, they're
Nice.
actually aiming for that. And so I'm just like, how are you guys doing this with this game?
Well, I'm shocked that it came over because I don't know, the game just looks kind of cheeky, Just from down
Have
under.
you played
here.
it? Have
No.
either of you played this game?
No, I've just seen
No.
this place.
It looks really cool though. It's like every time I saw it, I was like, man, this is such a badass game. Like, I hella want to play this, and then I'm like,
I'm gonna tell
this
you
looks
right
like
now.
it takes up a long time.
This
a lot of
game
time.
is fantastic. This game is so good. Like, I had it on PS4, and it was one of the few games that I was like, I started it and I was like, okay, no, I have to play this all the way through because the story is so good. Yeah,
Really beautiful underwear.
I'll it really is more than just that. Like, but
Yeah,
of
yeah.
course, that's not gonna be enough to convince some people.
So wait, how many Niers are there? How many games are there?
I don't know. Who cares? Just play this one.
Because
There-
if I feel like that's a franchise that, like, I feel like it's always been it feels like a franchise with a lot of entries.
no, there is.
But
Yeah.
I don't think it. Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
there's
man.
there's Nier, there's Drakengard, Yeah, there are multiple games in this that all tie in the same story essentially, but this one you can really play standalone without having
Yeah.
played any of the past ones.
That's good.
Like I mean, there's like one thing that references to like, or like it'll just like kind of be side things, but you really don't need to understand all that stuff to just like even get this story in general. It's yeah, the gameplay is really good. The story is great. Yeah, it'll make you feel.
It
I'll
looks
tell you that.
like the world building looks amazing because I remember someone like was showing like the code being programmed and like you can like delete code or something and like literally in the game like
Hmm.
as part of the characters and like, oh, did that guy just shut down the whole game? Like, what, you could do that? What is this? It's pretty
It's
legit.
crazy.
It's like I don't know, a lot of heart went into that game, you can tell.
Yeah, and I think what people are saying too about the whole aspect that this thing could run well is because it is Platinum. It's like developed by Platinum Games with Square Enix. The same people who do
Oh,
Bayonetta, and
that
so
explains a lot.
yeah, and so they're saying Platinum for some reason just knows the secret code to like making games run well on Switch because how is it that this game is going to be able to play like that well on the Switch and they couldn't get Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 to play well
Yeah,
on, like, you know what I mean? Like they had to get that one cloud versioned when those two games came out originally on PS2.
I
you
wonder if
know?
Platinum being a smaller company than Square helps them out somehow, maybe because like I don't know, I feel like maybe knowledge is like easier to pass around with a
I
smaller
think,
company.
yeah, no, well, no, because it would have to all be, everything would have to be shared. That would be something hugely innovative if they, you know what I mean? Like that's a secret that Platinum, like Johnny said, it's a secret Platinum has, because
That's Satoru
that's
Iwata secret.
that Square
Uh,
Enix just hasn't figured out yet. They gotta pay Platinum for that secret right now.
Or what some people are saying too is just this Kingdom Hearts team just can't be bothered to do it because
Yeah,
they're too busy working on like, Kingdom Hearts 4 now.
and
So,
Devil in Wonderland, don't forget that game.
yeah, whereas like, you know, like this game Near Automata is already pretty much, it's like on every console now at this point. uh and like their Platinum is working on Bayonetta 3 right now, So, yeah, it's great. Like I don't know, I highly suggest it. This game is actually it's cool because they're not charging full 60 for this one. They're charging 40 for a Switch
Nice.
port. So, I mean, it's still not $20, which you could probably get this game on PS4 right now for $20 or even on Steam maybe. But
But
like
the portability,
but it
you
won't be
know?
portable.
yeah, exactly. That
Yeah.
It won't
Unless
portability.
you
be
got Steam
portable.
Deck.
And this is another one of those where I'm like, man, I kind of down to get this game because I really enjoyed it on PS4. Am I going to do it? I don't know. We'll see. But the gameplay is so fun. Like, I don't know if you guys really
And
into like
Platinum
action, like games
Platinum
like
is the
this.
king
But yeah,
of like just fun action adventure gameplay.
they are. Devil May
Yeah.
Cry, Bayonetta,
Okami. I mean,
uh,
back when they were Clover, oh my goodness, they were so. Even then, they were amazing.
yeah. So, and this also comes out October 6th. So, October, for some reason it's a game.
October
Everyone
6th.
in their Octobers, man.
I'm gonna be so broke in October. Like, just all the events, music, video games, birthdays. Everyone's born for some reason. They just all want to be born in October.
Can we talk about like this other game that was announced that I'm also very excited for some reason? You guys ready
Which
for
one?
this? You guys ready for this? What? Pac-Man World Repack?
Yo, that looks pretty cool.
Why am I excited for this? So
I don't know.
Stupid.
I think
Like,
because compared to
Especially,
the
yeah, because isn't
Pac-Man,
this the same one that had Bomberman in it?
yeah, which
And
I'm
you're more
excited for that too.
Pac-Man
Oh, I'm
instead of
excited for
Bomberman?
Bomberman too. Don't get me wrong, but this is a remake of the first Pac-Man World on PS1. Like
Okay.
they're actually remaking the game, and I mean you could see obviously the graphics are a lot better than it was
I
on
feel like that game
PS1.
was trash though.
Yeah, but I
But-
played Pac-Man World 2 on GameCube, and I loved that game. So I don't know, man. Like when I saw this, I was like, why am I excited for this?
but Johnny, so you notice how like there's a lot of like, different game modes. Like there's a first person, and there's also like almost like a shoot 'em up. Is that a part of the original style also, or is this something
Yeah,
they
I
added
think so.
into?
Yeah, it is. It's just like all different. They're not even game modes. These are like levels.
Okay,
Like
well, that's pretty
it's an
cool.
adventure game.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
legit. I dig it.
Yeah, it's actually really good. It's a really good adventure platformer. I
It's funny how like it's giving me nostalgia vibes, even though I never played it as a kid. Like you
right?
can
What's
really
up with
feel
that?
it. That 3D platformer that like when PS1 didn't have like analog sticks, just fixed camera.
Yeah, it's fun. I
Nice.
will let you guys know this now. I mean, obviously, I don't think you'll be playing it, but I'm just saying it's fun. It's a fun game. But
I
yeah,
kind of want to play it.
okay, but yeah, to go but to what Rob was saying, yes, that was actually something that got me excited too. Was a Super Bomberman R2 is coming to the Switch. Because I played the first one, I have the first game, and then I played Bomberman R online, which was like whatever. But this one's cool. Like it's a part two. They
Plus, it
added
has
like
that.
new game modes and custom game modes.
Make your own levels.
What were you gonna
That
say,
sounds
Rob?
really cool, though. No, yeah, I was like excited about the new mode because it's one versus however many,
15.
1 versus 15, and that one person gets to
Jesus,
pretty much create like their own little dungeon.
that's
Yeah.
badass. I actually just I'm always down to play Bomberman. Like I don't think I'll ever get bored of Bomberman. But the
It's
thing is
really
like,
hard to get bored of it, right?
yeah, I mean, well, it is. It's even with computers, it's still pretty fun. I mean, it's
'Cause,
obviously way more fun with like friends,
yeah,
especially if you can hear each other. Especially if you can hear each other, it's
Mhm.
almost like I would put it up there with like free for all, like items on Smash. Like that's how much fun I would say it's like up to that level.
Yeah.
Like I would put it up there with like Power Stone.
Yeah, it's a real fun party game, especially on the Switch because you can have 8 people local too. So if you have like an
Nice.
actual party, then like everyone can get in on the fun with this one. But yeah, like
that's pretty
the
dope.
game looks good. I'm excited. This
I'm
was a for Bomberman R was the first game I got on the Switch. Not
really.
not Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it was so stupid. Like I couldn't. Like I was just like, I'm not really that interested in Breath of the Wild. I'll just play Bomberman. I was like,
This I did a game that's not as open world.
yeah.
What feels like I'm trapped in a place with a bunch of you know
And of course,
items.
everyone convinced
Bomberman.
me about how dumb I was being, and so I ended up just getting Breath of the Wild and instantly like realized how dumb I was. The game's like
Well,
game of the century.
you know,
It's like
the
you
thing
got
is,
Bomberman.
I feel like you deserve some points for that. I don't know what the lesson is. I don't know what you earned, but you deserve some points for that.
So it was one of those guys. I'm too cool. I'm so not mainstream that I'm not gonna get Breath of the Wild. I'm gonna get Bomberman R. Everyone,
Bomberman, Bomberman.
do you remember that?
I think it's respectable. Oh, the
You
commercial.
you remember that commercial too? I
Is
didn't
there really a
even real.
commercial song?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't remember that?
that was
Nope.
Bomberman 64.
Yeah, it was for Bomber. Yeah, 64. It's like Bomberman, Bomberman. He throws bombs across the land. I don't know. I'm making that part
It's
up, but it sounds right, right?
Right.
do they have the rights to do that
And
song?
then
They must
they
have.
That's why I'm saying.
it's in the commercial. Go look it up. They go like only on N64. Yeah, I know it was weird though, right? Because I didn't even realize as a kid that that they were doing the Spider-Man song. I just was like, yeah, that's the Bomberman song.
I thought it was for some reason. I thought it was Batman. I don't know why. It was in
That's
style of that type of.
Batman. Batman
Because
is
I didn't.
Batman, Batman.
Bomberman, Beam Man of the universe.
Bomb man, bomb man. But you know what? While we're on this one, they also like right after this one showed this Mega Man Battle Network of all 10 games. Mega Man Battle Network.
Game.
Get this, all 10 Battle Network games, 1 through 6. because 3, 4, 5, and 6 like went the Pokemon route and did like
Oh
a
yeah.
red and blue version for each one of them.
Mm.
But man, this I mean, I got a little excited for this because I really liked Battle Network 1 and 2. I didn't really
Mhm.
play the other ones, but 1 and 2 were great.
Man, I love that era of Capcom like art style, like from like
Mhm.
Alpha to Battle Network. It's like so. Here's the thing. I guess during COVID, a lot of games started getting bigger like competitively because they just had to play games online. And Mega Man Battle Network actually got a competitive scene going. They all came together and wrote code for it to play online. Because the thing is, this game is like it's real time card game, so it's not like yeah. So there's actually like a really big meta now, and apparently Japan has a meta. There's a meta like a scene in Japan before COVID. Like they just played in person competitively, and now Japan and USA are playing with each other all over the internet.
So they're all jacking
really
in
cool.
together, huh?
Yeah. Yup. Yep. Jack in. Yep. Lincoln Park EXE.
Lincoln Park EXE.
Yeah. Right. Is that the game?
Oh man, I always loved the concept of Battle Network. I just thought it was so cool that it's like everybody has their own net navies and like you could just jack in anywhere and and then like take on viruses. I'm like, what a cool concept for Mega Man. I don't know, I loved it.
It made an interesting show.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was.
The show was cool. Yeah,
but it did annoy me a little. Like I liked and I hated the fact they would just be like, "I'm jacking in." It's like, bro, that's a refrigerator. What do you mean?
That's how the game is, though. It's literally like, my refrigerator's on the fritz. I don't know what's wrong with it. All right, Mega Man, let's take a look. Mega Man EXE, jack in, like, and then it's like nothing out of the ordinary here. And then you see these like little viruses like attacking the electrical, like, I don't know, the lights or something, and you just have to destroy them with Mega Man. I'm like, that's so cool.
Why would they choose the words jack in? Like, why can't they use hack or, processing or, I don't know. It just seems jack is like something for like audio headphones, and it's weird. You know why?
Hack in is actually not a bad idea because because jack in just kind of sounds wrong at the same time.
We have to defeat the evil LimeWire.
Oh right. Man. Yeah. Am I getting this? Probably not,
No. I mean, I'm glad it exists. Like it is pretty cool that
but some of us have
kid gets it and he loves it.
Right? I'm just saying that some of us have our own methods of playing this game, you know what I mean?
I don't.
Although I did like that did you ever see like they had the Battle Network style, but then they did it to Mega Man 1. You ever played that game? I had it on GameCube.
Is it?
I forgot what it was called. It was like Battle Network something. But basically it was Mega Man 1, but you play it, but then they adapted it with like the Battle Network story. And then so like it's a side scroller like Mega Man 1, and then you still collect chips and you use the chips to attack. And
I thought you were talking about like Battle Network. Oh, sorry, Mega Man Powered Up, which looks stupid. So
that's different. That's the same as Mega Man. You're right. It's the same as Mega Man 1. But I mean, it wasn't exactly Mega Man 1. But you know how in Battle Network, like a lot of the Mega Man 1 characters are in here. So like but they all have their own. They're all like the EXE versions. Yeah. So it was cool. Like actually,
this is definitely the most wholesome universe of Mega Man for sure. Like all the other ones are pretty depressing. Even Mega Man Legends has like some backstory. I'm like, that guy's been trapped there forever.
Juno.
Yeah.
Fun game though. I love kicking the can.
Dude, yeah. I love not kicking the can. That made me wholesome.
Come on,
kicking the can.
Come on and kick the can.
I never played. I never played part 2. I'm so upset. I need to play part 2.
Legends of what? 2. Oh, Legends 2. Yeah, I never played it either.
It looks really great. I heard it's better actually.
All right, which game do you guys want to talk about next from this direct?
Mega Man Legends.
Doraemon.
You want to talk about Doraemon, or are you just kidding?
I don't care. It's up to you. You choose whatever you want. It's your birthday.
It's not my birthday.
Happy birthday, Johnny.
It's closer to Rob's birthday than it is mine.
Rob, happy birthday.
Well, thanks. I know that this game was revealed. Blanc, this game where you play as a deer and a wolf pup, and you work together. This game looks really nice. It's very pretty. It looks really cool too. you know, it's that whole like local, or no, they said online too, like this whole co-op aspect. You just like do things, solve puzzles essentially to get find your way home, I guess. I'm not entirely sure what the whole point is. I'm just assuming that you just survive together. You're an unlikely group, you know, you're a deer and a wolf pup. The logo is pretty sick. Um
And art style's great. Yeah.
yeah, they said that it is a textless adventure. So that's going to be interesting cuz you're just like, well, what do I do now?
Huh. I mean, I actually kind of dig that. I mean, it creates a lot of atmosphere.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess. Um,
I don't care what
yeah.
the viewer's philosophy is.
It's
And
been too long since I've tried to
economics.
play a game like that. That like I'm confused now. Like, what? How do you play a game like that?
Well, you ever
Well,
heard of
wait,
Goose Game? I don't think you really needed. Well, I guess there was text
there's a
for the
narrator.
missions. There was text for the missions and stuff, I guess.
Is there a Nintendo first party game where there's no text? Probably like
Yeah,
Kirby?
Super Mario Brothers. It says World 1.
no. There's the
Sorry,
the
your
princess.
princess is another
Yeah,
castle.
that guy can speak.
Oh yeah, Kirby. I think you're right.
Which one?
Kirby, the first one. I don't believe there was any text except
Oh
for
yeah, I
like the
guess
name
you're
of the
right.
levels.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you're right, Rob.
yeah.
For like Kirby's Dream Land, I don't
Like it's
remember
funny
there
because
being a
like
text.
you knew the story of Kirby as you played it, and you didn't read a single word.
Yeah, because all it was is just like, oh, DDD stole all the food in the kingdom, and then you just get it back. That's literally it.
It was like Wally of video games.
Yeah, you're right. Because like the only text was literally just the stage levels.
And then you knew you were fighting God, but you didn't need to read it. You could
You
feel
didn't
it.
fight God yet in the first game.
I know. I know.
It was just King Dedede. I mean, I guess for some people, I guess he's God. But
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
okay, there's something I want to
Oh,
bring up to you guys about. Or what's
Return
up?
to Monkey Island?
Well, no, but if you want to talk about that, we can.
I don't.
Oh, okay.
But...
Is they gave us the Switch version gameplay footage of Sonic Frontiers, and let me ask you guys
Oh
something.
yeah.
Why does this look like it could be a lot of fun on the Switch? But you know why? Because they showed cool parts in this gameplay footage as compared to the original gameplay footage that they shown in like the premiere one. Like, what's up with that? Like, they show the enemies, they show like Sonic in this cool like a highway city area. Like, what? Like, why couldn't we have
Yeah.
gotten this from the premiere?
Well, I
Right?
mean, the premiere is like. So here's my theory. Ever since the first Sonic movie, they want to start off just so bad that it gains traction, and then they give you the
I mean,
good stuff.
that's better than them giving us Sonic 06.
It's
But
no
this
use.
is Sonic 06. I'm just kidding.
It's no use.
Yeah, I mean, look at the Green Hill Zone. Like, or I'm assuming that's their Green Hill Zone, but like everything looks great. You can actually see like enemy minions. You can actually see like how you're supposed to use special attacks. There's no like body breaking glitches. He's not stiff. Stiff Sonic was a thing. He looks like he had like rigor mortis while like jumping in the air.
Like this game looks like muddy and gross. You know, like I mean, you know, the graphics aren't that great on the Switch, given. But I'm just saying, like in general, like the gameplay footage itself looks so much more fun than the premiere gameplay footage that they showed when this game was revealed. That it just really makes me wonder why didn't they just do this, but you know, with like PlayStation graphics, you know,
Well, I mean,
for their initial game reveal.
Do you think that like they built it on the Switch first?
No, this is definitely built on other platforms for first, and then they're just.
When that beta came out, was that for like a special Sonic event, like an anniversary thing, or
beta?
Yeah, was it? I'm just wondering if like they felt like they had to release something, like.
No.
Was it like a special?
No, like that. You mean like that the pre-release or the footage that they showed? That wasn't. That was just their like reveal for it. It wasn't really. I mean, I guess maybe for Sonic's 30th anniversary, but I'm just saying like,
Yeah.
but I'm just saying like the gameplay footage that they show here looks like it looks so much more fun. And like the levels, looks like they have substance. There's enemies, like there's so much different things that you didn't really see in the original premiere footage that they showed when this game was revealed. And so there was a lot of complaints, going like, why does this it look empty? Like Sonic looks a little like there's some like jankiness to it.
I
Like
wonder if that footage was like not the most recent footage. I think, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe they were showing the beta because they were still trying to figure out like what direction to go in.
yeah. I mean, although
Yeah.
I will say it still has that stupid thing where Sonic is just like spinning and like
Oh, really? They didn't take that
he's just
out?
doing yeah. Or
I
it's
hope they
just
keep that in. I hope there's a little bit of Sonic 06 in it, you know?
it looks so dumb. Like I just don't get why is he like this and doing this? Like why couldn't they just make him corkscrew up instead? You know what I mean? Like
I want Sonic.
why is he spinning like this and he's not like his body itself is not twisting. It's literally just doing this.
I hope that Sakurai releases one last update for Smash, and it's just Sonic's up B gets changed to that, like just him stiff upside down, like Gaming Watch style.
Yeah, oh god. But I don't know. I mean, if this is what the gameplay wise looks like it's going to be, like I'm more enticed to play this than I was watching the original one. Cuz
I
like,
mean, I was always excited for it. Like, I had a feeling that was going to be because it was beta. Like, it just seems so early. I'm like, there's no way they're gonna mess it up that bad. I just felt like it was too early to tell, anyways. But I felt like the concept was great. Like, so I think it was only uphill from there. I guess you could say like they were already at rock bottom. It was only uphill from there.
you're being a bit
That's
too
every Sonic
you're giving
game.
Sonic
But,
team too much hope there. Sir.
yeah. 2006. No.
Oh man. Um yeah, next thing that I want to talk about is something that they revealed right before Persona, and this is Square Enix game called Harvestella, and it almost like this
Mhm.
looks like Square Enix's foray into the farming sim. So think of like Rune Factory or like
Wait, so that's a brand new game?
this is a new game,
Yeah.
yeah, right? But doesn't it just look like Final Fantasy 14? Like it
I
just
thought it was Crystal Chronicles. I literally thought it was Crystal Chronicles. Like, when I
Definitely
first
looks
saw it.
like something I've seen before.
right? But no, this is their way of doing like Harvest Moon essentially, but then or more like Rune Factory because there's an emphasis on battling and stuff too. But yeah, it's a farming sim made by Square Enix, so it's basically Final Fantasy Harvest Moon from what I'm seeing because the game itself looks very Final Fantasy and
This game looks. It looks like every like Harvest Moon fan's like dream, like Harvest Moon / Final Fantasy dream. Yeah.
mm-hmm. Yeah, and so I don't know. I'm kind of down because I do like farming sims and like I do like the ones that they do add battle to it. So like it's just giving you more incentive to like want to do other things than just farm crops. And like the
Dude,
art
this game
style
looks hella
looks good.
fun.
Yeah, the art style looks great. Characters look good. Um, yeah, I mean I'm kind of down to get it. Jeez, look at that boss character. Imagine a Harvest Moon game like that. You have these giant bosses shooting things at you. It's like, man, I was just supposed to revive my grandpa's farm. What's up with all this?
Why am I always fighting God? Jesus. You know, I like the way the overworld map looks too. Like it's very dreamy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
I need to stay away from this one.
Why? Because you get addicted.
Oh, I know I will. This is, yeah, I know I will. It's not even a question.
It really does look like another game that already exists, though, right, Rob? It really
Yeah.
does.
I thought this was just another repeat farming sim.
Nope. Brand new. Square Enix.
And you would have thought that they
Yay.
would have like touched on this already, but I guess not.
Right? Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that Square Enix have never actually really done that before. At least not to my knowledge. No.
Yeah. I'm trying. I don't think I can't think of anything that comes close to this at Square Enix. I
All right.
mean, okay, yeah. Good job, Square. You're making money.
Woo!
Another game that I thought looked really cool is one that they had revealed prior already, but now we finally got like a more look into it. Is Dragon Quest Treasures. Get ready, Ryu. Dun, dun, dun,
Oh,
dun,
please.
dun, dun,
The music
dun,
is so
dun,
good.
dun,
That
dun,
Akira Toriyama
dun,
art style.
dun, dun, dun. This
Oh
game looks
my
great.
goodness.
This is actually a prequel to Dragon Quest XI. So this is like takes a story of Eric, who was a character in Dragon Quest XI, but this is when he was like younger, him and his sister, and I guess you befriend monsters and you hunt for treasure.
God, this game looks so fun too. Oh my god,
Right?
this game
Does
looks
it
so
all
fun.
look
It's
fun?
not fair. This isn't fair. I wanted to play. I was planning to get into Dragon Quest 11s, but maybe I should play this one first. That would be weird, right?
I mean, I don't think
Little bit.
it's not an important prequel that you're like, oh my god, this story beat. I really need to play this before Dragon Quest 11.
I wonder if it'll make Dragon Quest 11 more enjoyable if I like play this one first. I'm like, oh, this is the character from.
I almost feel like it would make you should just play Dragon Quest 11 first. I don't think it'll
money.
But you're gonna spend money on Dragon Quest Treasures.
Treasures.
Doraemon.
I promise you, don't
Treasures.
even spend money on Dragon Quest 11. Just download the demo, and I promise you're gonna want to spend money.
That's
on
how
it.
they get you, Johnny.
But I'm just
Damn it.
saying that
But that's what I
demo is
wanna
very
do.
long, though, man. It's a very long demo.
Can you transfer save data?
Yes.
Yeah,
Mother.
that was like the selling point on the video. I remember that.
It's a good thing that's never happened to me. That's never worked on me before. Ain't that right, Johnny?
Never worked on me before with the Dragon Quest game.
Yeah. Nope. No. But no. I built up immunity. Build them up. Yep.
I still stare at Dragon Quest Builders 2 and be like, do I want to play you again?
Like, play me. Play me. Why does this sound like a sheep?
Why does it sound like a lamb? Come on, Johnny. What did I ever do to you?
Think about it. You've already spent $60. You might as well use me.
Oh man. Live Alive
You can talk-
was also shown. There's a
Mhm.
demo available. Shoot, I need to
Live
download the
Alive.
demo.
That looks fun too.
Yeah, this game looks great. I was tempted to just like play a fan translated ROM of the SNES version, but then like
Yeah.
this game exists now, the remake. So I'm just like, you know what? Maybe I'll just play this because it looks great. I heard that this game is like really good.
Yeah, I heard it's like it kind of has that cave story like reputation where it's like in Japan it's like just considered iconic
Mm-hmm.
or
So good.
masterpiece. Yeah. Let's see what else is there.
Mario Rabbids Sparks of Hope got and like more of a trailer. You know, it looks cool. I don't know. I'm not. I don't know. I just can't really get into it, and I feel like it's because of the Rabbids. It's just like,
Oh no, it
Yes.
is. It's 100% because of it.
Yes. Like I would want, like I kind of like what they're doing, but because it's the Rabbids, I'm like, nope. But the Shy Guy Rabbids, I think they look dope.
yeah.
That's like the only one that I'm like, that's cool.
You know, it would have been interesting if it was like Lumas, like if they just had all Lumas, like instead of rabbits
You don't like those Rabbids
from the very
Lumas?
first game. Yeah, I think that would have been, Mario connected, or maybe Toads instead of rabbits. I feel like those rabbits are supposed to be like minions, like
Yeah.
but they're not. They're terrible. They shouldn't exist. I hope they go extinct.
I've already forgot what game they came from.
It doesn't matter.
Rabbids.
You don't have to know. Don't say. Oh.
So the game was called Rayman's Raving
Raving
Rabbids.
Rabbids.
Rayman. They are Rayman.
Yeah, they were
The-
Rayman, and they were like the enemies of Rayman.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were the bad
some-
guys, and
They
like,
still are.
but then they like made then they made like that party game, and then after that party game, it was over. Like they became Ubisoft's like mascot, and there's just like because I guess people were just enjoying it so much, and they just thought the rabbits were just so funny, and so it just became
No.
a thing.
Yeah, I don't get it.
So here's the thing, like the story behind Mario and Rabbids is like pretty cool. Like the guy who made the game like spent up like stayed all night trying to get to meet Miyamoto and finally did and like presented it with like a board game style.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess Miyamoto loved it. And that's how like they ended up like coming up with the game. I mean, that's that's a dream come true for every game developer to like, meet up with the creator of Mario and Zelda and have them approve your work, even though it's like literally just a board game with Mario icons like hopping around. But Rabbids, man, like it just spoils everything. I can't. I wish it was something besides Rabbids. I wish it was something else, but yeah. Honestly, I'm pretty sure it would be like considered a Nintendo like classic franchise had been like Nintendo characters, all Nintendo characters, and you know, no third party anything. But
Rob, you getting the Portal Companion Collection on the Switch?
I thought about it because I never completely beat the games,
Mm-hmm.
and I know for sure like Portal 2 I barely touched. So I don't know, maybe like if it's $15, like
20.
it's 20.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll get it on sale.
Yeah, it's 20 right now, I believe, which isn't bad. But
Yeah, because I enjoyed the crap out of it. I really enjoyed the first one. I thought some of the stuff that you did in that game was crazy as hell, especially for the time that
it
came
still is
out.
crazy. Yeah, even now, like I mean, that's still amazing that that engine exists.
Yeah, it's just yeah.
You guys think that this mini direct is just what they were going to show at E3, but just all third party games?
Almost. I almost feel that way. Yeah.
Which makes me wonder. That means that there's a direct with all the first party games.
Yeah, it's gonna come in September.
Oh, really?
I don't know. I feel like this is their E3 because like, the leading up to it, they showed other, like with the Xenoblade Chronicles direct last week, and just they've been constantly showing off just like different things on their YouTube. So like every week I see like some new game reveal or some new like trailer on their YouTube, and it's not like it's not it's not like anything like crazy mind blowing, but like it's all things that I guess they could have put in a direct, but they didn't. Black Mark 7 in the chat. I totally agree. I hate the rabbits. Wah! I hate it when they would like always yell. They'd be like yell into the screen. Oh, I hated that. Like it was funny once, and after that I was like, I'm not down with this anymore.
They were just too old for the rabbits.
Yeah, but the thing is, like when the rabbits came out, we were still teenagers, or maybe young teenagers or young adults. I mean,
yeah, we were still young adults. I mean, we're teenage adults, young
because
adults.
Because it came out in the Wii era. How old were we? You know what I mean? Like,
it was the first year of the Wii.
Early 20s. I was either 19 or early 20s.
Actually, it launched with the Wii, didn't it?
I think it did
launch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Way better than Red Steel.
Yeah.
But I wonder if Nintendo's going to take the route of just having all their first party games be their own like separate direct for the rest of the year, maybe.
I just think that they because they realized that E3 wasn't going to be a thing, so like they took it upon themselves to be like, oh, we can save stuff. We could just reveal some things, just save things, because the E3 is not a thing this year. So, it is what it is.
That Disney game is weird as hell.
Disney Dreamlight Valley, I don't know, maybe Keo might be into it. It seems like it's a bit more like kind of Animal Crossing like, but Disney. So, for those who like Disney and like Animal Crossing, this could be right up your alley. But
they're going for like, that's your real avatar kind of thing instead of like a cartoony thing.
Oh, I see what you mean.
So that's kind of weird.
Yeah, you're not a cartoon character. You're just you.
That looks stupid.
It does kind of look weird. It looks like just somebody who went to Disneyland and just got stuck in this world.
It looks like everyone's just like in costume and you're just like, talking to all the cosplayers or like the the actors.
Yeah, this is for people that love going to Disneyland.
Yeah, right? I don't know. I want to know what Chris's thoughts is on this game because he loves Disneyland. So
the cooking with Remy was like the highlight of all that whole thing for me, because I was like, oh, I can cook with the rat, but at the same time, I've been watching Key and Peele, so there's a Ratatouille joke in that show, so that went through my head too.
I love
So,
Rakakuni.
Rakakuni.
Rakakuni. Yeah.
I think it'd be cool if there was a Pixar universe game with just all Pixar characters, and like I would play
there
that.
is that
would be
one
legit.
game that just came out. Jeez, Disney something, but it's like an action adventure. Not adventure. It's like an action like RPG collect game with Disney
Oh,
Pixar characters. That's like out right now. Just came out. Like I don't know. I'm tempted to kind of download it because I think it's a free to play like mobile game.
yeah. I think I
Interesting.
I know what you're talking about. Well, I think I've heard it before.
So
Speaking of well, it's F-Zero, huh?
so
Is that F-Zero?
apparently, yeah.
Oh, you pulled that up so we can talk about the other guy.
There.
Got it.
So I guess apparently, a big Nintendo fan bought up about 400K's worth of Nintendo stock.
It was 400, not 40,000.
Sorry, 40. Sorry, you're right.
Okay.
40,000 K. I got it mixed up with the other one. But 40,000 like dollars to like to buy 100 shares of Nintendo stock so they could be part of Nintendo's like I guess their June shareholders meeting and just so that they could ask a question about F-Zero because you need to own at least 100 shares of Nintendo stock to be part of the meeting, the shareholders meeting. And so it's just so funny that like Shinya, no, it was the president. What's his name? Furukawa? Yeah, Shintaro Furukawa. Yeah, I guess apparently so they were asked about like the possibility of getting an F-Zero game, like a new F-Zero game. And basically he says yeah, this guy, he goes by the name Momiji. I'm reading this from Kotaku. But he basically asked the Nintendo president if we could get like a new F-Zero game. And so Furukawa says essentially it's realistically difficult to develop new titles and remakes, including sequels for every Nintendo game that people request. But we're very grateful and appreciate the expectations our fans have for our games. Then Shinya Takahashi, which is Nintendo's managing executive officer, said during the 79th ordinary general meeting of shareholders in 2019, we were asked if there were any plans to remake the Famicom Detective Club series, and at the time we happened to be planning a remake. So this is an example where we were already actively developing such a title, but we can't tell you if there are any plans for future remakes for any specific game. But during development, we're always thinking about various possibilities that players can enjoy. So, he was being a bit more optimistic about it, but it is kind of sad that, like, this dude did this just so he's like, oh, we want some F-Zero, man. Like, I almost feel like maybe that needed to happen, so then, like, it, like, wakes Nintendo up and feel like, damn, I guess people really do want a new F-Zero game because this dude, like, this dude did this just to ask us about F-Zero.
Why didn't he just save the $40,000 and then when F-Zero does come out, you spend $40,000 on F-Zero and
or you could just use that money to make your own F-Zero. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Or just buy a freaking airplane jet, go to outer space. Yeah, and just fight. Blood Falcon, your evil twin, and it's all the same, really.
But yeah.
Man, that's sad though. Like, it is sad that F-Zero hasn't gotten any love recently, especially, Nintendo. They've dabbled into some 3D stuff, like some virtual reality stuff, and F-Zero would be great for virtual reality. So,
I mean, you ever played F-Zero Arcade? That was kind of fun.
Oh,
you
yeah?
ever played that like in arcade? Yeah, it was literally like a kind of like a it was GX. It was called F-Zero AX, but it was basically F-Zero GX, but an arcade version of it. And then basically like you would get into like a little like cockpit area, and then you play F-Zero, and the thing would move like your whole like seat would move with the game. Yeah. Oh, you guys never played it? It was I was lucky because it was there was an arcade in Long Beach, like that had that bowling alley, and they had F-Zero AX in there, so that's where I was actually able to play it.
Okay, guys. F-Zero live action movie. Who plays Captain Falcon? I see Tom Cruise.
Chris Evans.
So Chris Evans can't make. Oh, I guess his older stuff. He has that deep frat boy voice. He can do.
He was Buzz Lightyear. Okay.
I mean, Tom Cruise would actually have to do the Captain Falcon punch. Punch in real life.
Rob's not even listening to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, F-Zero. Sorry.
Yep. Name an actor. Just name any actor, Rob.
Sean Connery.
Hey, I'm down. Okay, keep
Falcon
on.
punch. You didn't even know what the question was, huh?
Nope.
Ryu said, if you could get any actor to play Captain Falcon in an F-Zero movie, who would you choose? And you chose Sean Connery. Just let you know. That was your choice.
Show me your moves.
Actually,
Ashley Olsen? What up, Mary
no,
Kate?
I was gonna say Grant Gustin, the Flash, the guy that plays the Flash. If I had to put a real choice, just because like he has that like cool demeanor, but he can also be a little flamboyant.
Sean Connery,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know who I'd put? John Cena, Captain Falcon.
I didn't see this guy coming. Where'd he come from?
Never see him come.
Faster than the speed of sight.
Or did you guys see the new Top Gun Maverick yet?
Nope.
No, I heard it's good.
Oh, it's fantastic. But they there's an actor in there, and I almost feel like he could be Captain Falcon. You know, his name's Glenn
Oh.
Powell. Maybe he could be Captain Falcon. Let's just do Chris Evans, okay? I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I'm just gonna make Chris Evans Captain Falcon. He was Captain America. Captain Falcon's almost the same character.
Well,
Oh.
Chris Hemsworth would be good.
No, he would not.
Robert Pattinson.
No. Oh man. But yeah. All right.
Falcon Vengeance.
I think. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about quickly before we close out?
You say.
Tonight?
Sorry, I thought you misspoke just now. Let's see here. Happy AX. It's Anime Expo going on right now, so shout out to all
Starts
those
tomorrow?
people.
Starts tomorrow. Yeah. Any of us going?
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
I ain't staying in that line. I'm not staying in that line. Screw that.
I went to Pier 39 at San Francisco, and there was a candy store. Apparently, they have Wonder Ball Mario, Wonder Ball Luigi, Wonder Ball Peach, Wonder Ball Bowser, like the chocolate Wonder Balls. I never knew that existed. Did you guys know that existed?
Yes. I knew that they had Mario ones. I didn't know they had like one for each individual character. I just knew that they had like Wonder Ball Mario, but they still make them.
Well, at that candy store, apparently it's there. I was gonna get one, but I was like,
It's
I
all
have to
old.
eat this.
It's all
to
old.
see- Yeah, I have to eat this to see what's inside. I'm like, and you can't have it mint quality. It's like, it's like a booster pack that you can't eat. That's just teasing you. I don't want to do that. So
Yeah, that's why I had that. I had like a Final Fantasy 13 like potion that like I bought. And, like, it was
yeah.
but it was like in a can, and I never drank it. And I almost feel like I almost wish I did, so I would have known what it tasted like. So that it just stayed there in a box, and I'm just selling it because I was like, I don't know what to do with this, and so I ended up just selling it. And I remember messaging the person I sold it to, and I was like, it still has the drink in it. Do you want me to dump it out? And he goes, no, leave it as it is. And I'm like, all right.
I mean, it's just like it's just like in the game, you beat the game, and you have like 12 elixirs. You're like, I should use this, but
I just really hope that they didn't drink it. Like, you know what I mean? Because that thing is like old. Like, when did Final Fantasy 13 come out? That's how old it is.
No, but if as long as you didn't open it, because like apparently there's people that still had the new Coke cans and bottles, and you could
Dude,
they were still able to drink it. So it's just not as like it's
worst
just a little
case,
flat.
that Wonder Ball was from 2017, but they might still be in production. That's what I found out in my couple minutes of research right now.
Did you find out about a Final Fantasy potion? Because
I did not. I'm sorry. I was trying to find out I was trying to remember what a Wonder Ball was, and once I found it, I was like, oh, I used to love those things.
Mm-hmm.
You're my Wonder Ball.
Today's gonna be the day I'm gonna eat the crap out of you.
So stupid. Wonder Ball. Oh man. Today's gonna be the day that I'm gonna crack this chocolate. All right, I think we need to close up the pod. We're singing Wonderwall now. So yeah, thank you,
Mario Oasis.
everyone. It's like that meme. Ever seen that meme where it's like a dude holding a guitar and he's like, "Oh, sorry, I don't know that one, but here's Wonderwall again." Oh man. All right. Let's go ahead and close out tonight's pod. So thank you everyone so much for listening to us here tonight. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at Metro King Radio. Subscribe to us here, like, comment, and subscribe so you can see whenever we go live and post any new videos. And you download our podcast wherever you download podcasts, like Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, iTunes, Animal Crossing Pocket Cast, Amazon Music, wherever you want to go. And allow us to say our goodbyes. Ryu.
Instead of Mario Aces, I prefer Blorio. Yahoo! Yahoo!
Rob.
Adios, everybody.
I realized I should have just stopped the pod the moment he started doing that.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
And for me, your host, J-Playstar, thank you so much. I'm about to mute him. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening to us here tonight. And until next time, we shall catch you on the Switch side. We're going to have some Mario Nickelback soon.
Oh
yeah.
Look at this purple shroom.
Wait, were they the ones with that one song that would always play in your car, Rob? Was that Nickelback?
Yeah.
Okay. And
the voice is that low.
Mario will save us.
I always forgot. I can't tell you why it would always play that one, but all I remember was from the Amazing. I think it was because it was from the Amazing Spider-Man soundtrack, and that's how my car read it. So it always played that song first. It started with A.
All right. Good night, everyone.
Adios.